Setting up. Oh, wait, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did it like boom. Yep. Boom. All right. I don't like how this like all the way over there. Okay. So y'all, what we about to do? It's all right. At least stay riding. You feel me? So y'all, what we about to do is a live reaction to the one and only. You already know who I'm getting my info from. Poetic Flacco. Shout out to you, Flacco. Very favorite. Um. So we about to do a reaction to the DJ. Yeah, I am. You can tell what I am right now, but we're about to do a reaction to DJ Akademiks, a podcaster's apparently threatened him. So let me go get the last thing I'm gonna put in my stereo, and then let's get started. I'm about to play it. We're gonna mute the commercials.
Akademiks is currently involved in some pretty serious podcast beef. He triggered a podcaster so much that this podcaster made some pretty credible threats towards Akademiks. This situation with Akademiks really proves how podcasting in the streets. Like in the streets, somebody would want you gone. They would try to get you out of here because they want your clientele in the position you hold in the market. Just like podcasting, where somebody will see that you have an audience and you hold a particular space in the quote-unquote market, and they want your clientele, aka your audience, and they will do anything in their power to get you going, like kick your back and hate you unprovokably, like for no reason whatsoever. That's what's currently going on with this podcast called Loon and Akademiks. See, Loon has this one-sided beef going on with Akademiks. He has like this fixation with Akademiks. And the beef started a couple of years ago when Loon went on Charleston White's podcast and just unprovokably started to hate on Akademiks. Like I remember Andrew Schultz said something like, "Hey, I think Akademiks would be good at comedy." Loon started hating on Andrew Schultz, thinking that Akademiks could do comedy. Like he spent like his entire episode. So the podcast was about an hour and like 50 minutes. He spent the entire hour and 50 minutes talking about how Akademiks isn't that good. He don't understand why people listen to him and why people watch him. And it's just like, I don't know, man, like pretty sad to think that you would have that much hatred and you know, and like that much hate in your heart for somebody that you never met.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't.
I'm gonna pause it, y'all. The sirens finna ride past. Okay.
I swear I don't get it. I don't get it. I heard you though. One more thing. I heard you speak about Akademiks.
Reason why I
want
put
to talk about that a little.
reason why I put the ice cream in the milk in the cereal is because it's gonna make the milk taste like that.
Sure. I think Akademiks.
What did I say? Looney gets right to it. I love it.
Yeah, you said that. First of all, I think last week you said you do comedy.
Yeah, I think he could do it.
Tell me more.
I just find him funny, and I find his takes good, and I find like his use of words good.
Economy of words. I think
Not just economy, but like specific words that he chooses to use and the metaphors that he kind of builds. Like I think he's a funny guy. Comedy takes time, don't get me wrong, but I think he has a brain for it.
I don't see it.
Okay.
I think that you give him a little too much. I don't know why. And I want to understand why. I think you met him at a very unique time in your life. I think he's your doorway to the other side of the culture.
You think he was before the
No,
guys
the
that are
other side. No,
What's the other side?
What, the messy, the Chicago, the beefy bull.
That's just hate, bro. Like, why do you
Yeah.
care about this man so much? Loon went so far in on Akademiks during that podcast that even after the podcast, like Akademiks thought that Charlamagne God put him up to it. Right? Like that's how just nasty it was.
Right, whoa.
So because Loon decided he was gonna take that approach of I guess hating on a man he never met, I obviously don't like Loon for that particular reason. So this time around, when Loon was in the headlines this week, Akademiks decided he was gonna, take an opportunity to talk about it. So Akademiks, right, went on his live stream and he discussed Charleston White walking out of Loon's podcast after Loon essentially told
Oh, you
Charleston
want
White
some?
that he can't talk about Young Thug and he can't talk about, like these rappers and people that he
With
has
some ice cream with it?
relationships because
No.
apparently Loon invited Charleston White on because Charleston White talks about celebrities, but then told Charleston White he can't discuss the celebrities that he's friends with. So
Yeah.
it's just a weird situation.
Yeah, he weird.
It was pretty spicy.
Let me tell you something about watching that dude, the podcaster. He like a black guy with locks. So, every time I see one of his podcasts, he's talking bad about somebody. He's being negative. He's hating on them. Why? If you don't like somebody, if you're not fond of someone, it's best for you to not pay them no attention. I'm so serious. Why would you give them any type of attention? It doesn't make any sense.
This guy right here, I want to let you know. I don't know. I thought I've always said he's trying to become Tax Stone. Charlemagne signed him for like $23. He's been trying to be Tax Stone. Like, I'm the real nigga. Like, he's one of those guys, he keeps acting like he's so real, like he turns lame. Charleston did an interview with him. This is a paid show. I want to let everybody know. Lil Baby, Young Thug, he completely sucks them off. Trust me. He probably gargles their cum, and his belly is probably filled with all the DNA of all them Atlanta street rappers. No backbone possible. I keep telling you, this right here is the big...
I wonder, like, I understand, like, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, right? And, I even had a little point in my life where I'm like, okay, this dude is messy. But I never knew what he did. I never knew what DJ Akademiks was or what he do. When people are bloggers, vloggers, reporters, all them, you can't be mad at them for being how they are because it's what they do. So for this man to just come in and antagonize him out of nowhere, it don't make sense. Like, and then Akademiks say he don't know him. So, like, did he do something to him in the past and Akademiks just don't remember it? Like, I need to know. It's something deeper. Because how you hating on another...
biggest fraud we got. He's a wannabe Tax Stone that just really... Tax Stone at least was entertaining. He's a slow-talking old bum. That's gotten propped up by them who are trying to run campaigns. When I see a rapper sit with him, they're literally trying to get, quote, unquote, the streets to validate, because he supposedly represents the street, an opinion that the culture doesn't feel. So, he sucks off Lil Baby, he sucks off Young Thug.
I'm going to mute DJ Akademiks. Actually, I don't want to hear what you got to say.
At top of his lungs, really trying to have a constructive conversation about how destructive these rappers are to our culture. To see Charleston White be in a vulnerable state like that and to see Loon try to shut it down because he wants to protect his relationship, I don't think he understands how bad that looked, especially from people who don't have nothing against him. Like, I don't have nothing against Loon, right? Like, I don't dislike
Loon is his name.
But watching that interview, I was disappointed. Because from my perspective, that took me from, okay, I'm watching honest conversations take place on this platform. That took me from that mindset to, oh, this is just like
a bash Akademiks.
Honest conversations happening, right? Like the platform is being dictated by relationships with rappers, okay? And the conversation here is purely dictated by whoever Loon has a relationship with, right? If Loon likes the person, they can do no wrong, right? If you don't like him, right? So like, it ruined the entire credibility of what he's building.
Yeah.
Right? A reputation takes decades to build.
You gotta at least let people speak their mind.
And that's what took place here. Now,
this is my thing.
Akademiks gave his opinion.
If you invite somebody to a podcast and you know that they mess with somebody that you're not fond of, you have to understand that you invited them or they asked to come, whatever, money's involved. And it's going to get brought up. You can't be like, oh, yeah, you can't say that. You can't control what people say or think in the first place. So, with that being stated, yeah, he always real wrong. And I did see that interview when he was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. No.
It was pretty harsh, to be honest, right? Like, I got nothing against Loon, so I wouldn't say those words towards him. I wouldn't, disparage him, in that manner, even though
I'm good on this milk, y'all.
Through the grapevine, that Loon has some things to say about me, particularly when I said I belong in the top 25 hip-hop media list, but that's neither here nor there. Well, Loon responded back to Akademiks, and he was highly upset that Akademiks, told him that he be sucking off Young Thug and others.
But the case study comes from me when Aknem try to act like I handled it wrong and Bank handled it right. Now, I agree. I invite conversations surrounding Thug and anybody else, just not in character mode. I gotta keep saying that so they don't get a clip out of context. The internet is a very weird place. Now, if we have a conversation and he end up getting to a place where you telling your truth, that's one thing, handle your business. But I just don't operate like that. I think they have a very low-level approach and understanding because they grew up outside the gate. They never grew up where their mama said, you came with each other, y'all leave with each other.
Oh, don't treat us like we're stupid, right? Like, don't treat us like we have a below baseline ADHD. Because what you're doing here is you're trying to manipulate us and talk to us as if we're stupid. Now, I don't know what your audience is. I don't know the demographic. I don't know the
I didn't get that, though.
But you must be talking to us this way because you talk like this to your audience, and they probably fall for it. But, bro, we watched the episode. Like we're not dumb here, bro. Like, before Charleston White brought up Young Thug, y'all had a conversation about character versus real. Charleston White said, y'all not prepared for the real you. You said, I want the real you. Let's have the conversation. Charleston said, okay, let's talk about the victims. And then you shut it down. Like, he was giving you the real him. Like, he said, okay, we're done with the character. Let's talk about the real problem now, the victims. And he wanted to bring up Young Thug victims and other victims that y'all ignored. Where y'all have these people on your podcast. You didn't want the hard conversations. You didn't want the real conversation. So now you're trying to manipulate us, right? And manipulate us as we're speaking, as if you get to watch the news. As if, like, man, I shut it down because Thug and Lil Homie and Charles White was in character. No, he told you he was not in character. He told you, this is the real me. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a problem with you, bro, but just don't disrespect us. Right? Like, don't do that to us, bro. Like, that's disrespectful. Now, Lil tries to play it as if, like, him and Young Thug goes back so long and he owes Young Thug unwavering loyalty. He tries to say, listen, man, how I grew up, if we leave together, we come home together. And, like, that's him saying Young Thug is going through a tough time. I came up with Young Thug. I'm not abandoning Young Thug right now. So Loon is from, like, Louisiana somewhere, right? Like, ain't Loon from, like, deep down south somewhere, like, that's not Georgia? Bro, so when did you and Young Thug become big homie and little homie, bro? Like, you didn't grow up with Thug. Like, you didn't, like banging out in the street with Thug, bro. Like, you're not Thug big homie, bro. You're somebody who you met Thug when you moved to Atlanta. I don't know, man. Yeah, the more he makes excuses, man, the worse it becomes.
Yeah, that's odd. That's odd. I don't see, he don't have a podcast if you don't want others to be opinionated like you are. I don't understand that. Don't do it. I got the TV muted right now, y'all, because, excuse me, a commercial. Oh, God.
It's a few people out there right now. When you run into somebody that love me, it ain't even gonna be a conversation. You gonna know they love me by how they handled you. Right now today,
I like how you said that.
Y'all that gotta deal with the consequences of certain things y'all said, because people are coming on my behalf that I haven't instructed. I haven't even gave marching orders, but the way they feel about me, the love they have for me, make them handle you a certain way when they see you based off what you said.
This was the overarching theme of this entire podcast, where he don't really address why he believes he did nothing wrong, and why he believes that Charleston White, he can't talk about Young Thug with nothing to do and use this like non-biased platform. But instead, what he does is he like sends like subtle threats and then do this thing that street dudes do, which is like, well, I don't play no internet games. I'm not trying to hurt you, but hey, if you do get hurt though, it's because they love me. They do it on my behalf. No, man, hey, right? Like, is that stuff like where they like they're addicted to self-incriminating, but they want to still come across as like
tough,
not a nincompoop and not a dummy who will self-incriminate themselves. So they they try to like self-incriminate subtly while also denouncing self-incrimination. Like don't make sense, but like it's this entire thing was just bizarre. Then Loon goes off on this tangent about how when he sees Akademiks, it's gonna be this and this and that.
When he talk about me, it's like he lost his old lady to me. It ain't no regular content creator kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like, this little heated and he ain't gonna do a thing. I got $5 million on the fight and they ain't gonna f with me. And you gonna get one of your security hurt playing with my people. Somebody gonna get hurt. And that just ain't for Akademiks, that's for and one of you. But the thing about it is this. There's an interesting thing.
Why y'all grown as hell trying to fight?
When he deals with my name, and it feels vindictive. It feels like a lot of hatred. Because I'm having the same kind of pull he having. The same people he call, I can call. If I want to get into a concert, that's what I was trying to tell Aiden Ross. Listen, Aiden, you don't need Akademiks. Akademiks got y'all doing, man. That shit is like a January admission ticket, man. Like, why y'all like crowded around Akademiks and they taking y'all, man, that shit is a general admission ticket. He ain't kicking up no hell of a thing, man. Y'all can't even go backstage. But because Aiden doesn't really know, he feels like that this is real pool, and I think that's part of what I'm saying is like, I'm in the mix with some of these people, with some of these tours, with some of the companies,
that's
the Live Nations, the AG Touring, the Mac agencies. I'm understanding who running what and what's going on. I'm in some of these spots. I'm knowing what real pool look like. Shout out SIBO. Certain can come grab you no matter what state they in and bring you all the way to the certain So I'm saying when I'm seeing Akademiks get y'all and y'all damn near getting general admission tickets, then that sound like hate. And Lone ain't never hated on no.
Nah, this gotta be a bit, bro. Like this has to be like a comedic routine.
Hard. I don't mean to pause him.
Hating on Akademiks.
That's some hating ass shit, but that's factual. That's crazy.
It feels like Akademiks being given a big
you down on another nigga.
And others hang out with Act, they respect Act, and they treat Act as if he's that. Loon feels like Akademiks shouldn't be treated like, like what type of man wakes up and say, hey man, y'all are treating this dude too good. Y'all should be treating me like that. I should be the one hanging.
I ain't thought that's what he saying. I thought he was saying like, Aiden, y'all got all this stuff going on because Aiden be doing the boxing things. So I thought he was talking about like Aiden doing the boxing things and Akademiks being involved and they ain't getting as much money as they supposed to be getting. I wasn't listening then, I guess.
On stream because I could take y'all backstage. Like,
yeah, that was weird.
And for Loon to say when Act talk about him, it sounds like Act got hate for him. Like, bro, do you forget that Act didn't know who you were and you went on like Charleston podcast and dissed him unprovoked for no reason, like for
weird. Just
you started this. Like, you're not the victim in this at all.
He's real weird.
Now, Loon got so heated and passionate while talking about Akademiks and and how Akademiks, I guess, recently dissed him for what he did to Charleston White, that he even had to bleep out all the threats he was making towards Akademiks.
Number one, let me say this to Akademiks because some of this is, I know you're doing your content thing, it's a little disrespectful, but I'll in front of your family. I'll do that in front of your loved ones.
What?
Like, I'm willing to do that in front of your, like, you gotta watch how you talking to me, and I know you ain't gonna hurt the Prime Minister, you just talking.
Ooh.
Right, it's content for you.
Who is the Prime Minister?
And I think you should watch yourself. I think you should really watch how you handle me, man. It's not
Thank you for the follow, Natural.
to use those kind of words when you talk to men. And I know you don't know that because nobody's taught you. When I talk to you, it's an orientation. Mouth closed. You know if you was in my face, you wouldn't say nothing like that. Have some respect, police ass.
He thinking he eating right now.
Have some respect.
He not me.
Your big homie wouldn't say that to my face. Have some respect, low budget ass. We need to keep
Low budget? I thought Ak had money.
Eyes look when you outside. Have some respect, police ass.
Loon is 50, I think. Akademiks is like 34, 35. He's still been getting it in the streets.
No, Loon is not no 50. Is he really 50? If that man is 50,
just cut it out, man. I do think Loon.
y'all got like an OCD where I gotta eat my least favorite color first,
Enough not to go down this path,
or whatever it is, whatever type of disorder that is. I don't know.
Got called out for, I guess, being biased. I don't think that warrants you trying to take it to the streets, because, bro, you and Ak live on two different coasts, right? Like, comment online and wolfing like that to me is crazy, right? You're never gonna see this dude. Y'all are not crossing paths. Now, Loon calling Akademiks low budget to me is
insane.
Because Akademiks makes multi-millions of dollars from content every year. Akademiks has like a multi-million-dollar studio that I've been to in New York. So the fact that Akademiks like is being called low budget by Loon is kind of like, bro, like who put the battery, man? Is it Charleston that got the battery in Loon's back, man? The iHeart chicken? I don't know, man. I don't.
Are these both Stitch? I thought it was only one Stitch in here. This is a Stitch too.
You came kicking with a dude for no reason, and now he's on you. Yep. And now you want to take it to the streets because you can't take it.
Wait,
right?
is that Stitch or is that the big dude?
I
cannot tell.
Bro, just accept it, bro. Like, you wrong. You feel me? Like, you came for this man first. You attacked him. He didn't know who you were. And now he don't like you and you feel like it's personal. Yeah, it's personal. You attacked him when he didn't know who you were. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Whose side are you guys on?
Nobody's. I don't know these niggas. I don't know these niggas. I'm not on nobody's side. What are you talking about? Somebody who side I'm on. Nada. Alright, y'all. I wish. I just don't want to eat this one. This one look weird. I really wish we could watch Gideon's stuff, but we can't. But go watch Skeeter Jean and Gideon Premium on YouTube. I promise you. Best things ever. Alright, chat. I'm finna watch some anime and do some content. I love you guys. Bye, YouTube.